2020 has been a weird year for most of us, for all of us, I think. And by weird, I mean scary, isolating, frustrating, and on and on. Personally, though, I'm glad that I still had many busy weeks, months, in spite of many weeks of nothing and being isolated. I'm also glad that I still had my absolute favorite creative outlet at my disposal to get me through rough days and rough times during the year, which of course is journaling. And so today I wanted to share with you my absolute favorite journal spreads and planner spreads as I look back on everything that I created in 2020. First, we're going to start off with a peek into my journals. For 2020, I took a lot of time to journal and reflect when I was at home during most of the lockdown. I wrote a lot about what I wanted my ideal home to look like, and that's why I'm seeing a lot of tip-ins of rooms and houses and home decor on these pages because it inspired me so much and gave me a lot of ideas as to what I want my future house to look like. I enjoyed this spread. It was just a random prompt that I got from Instagram. What's my favorite thing about myself? This I like simply because my lettering was good. Same with this one. I enjoyed the font that I wrote. This spread was supposed to include some reflections, but it didn't happen, and I kind of just like the way the page looks, to be honest. I'm a minimalist type of person. Another spread where I talked about what I wanted my ideal home to look like. I watched a bit of a YouTube series called Exploring Alternatives this year where it talked about alternative living, like on RVs and boats and that kind of thing. It was really interesting. Also watched Enola Holmes on Netflix, one of my favorite Netflix shows for 2020, even though I did not watch a lot of Netflix. This one was a really, really good one. I enjoyed it. Very simple self-care spread. I like how this came out. The color scheme is pretty. That's about all I can say. Same with this spread. I wrote about a friend of mine in a conversation that we had and how it inspired me. The colors are really nice too. This was closer to the end of the year and I just like this element of this page. It's cute. And last but not least, journal prompts for 2020, reflecting on 2020 and what I want to accomplish for the new year. And now we have my favorite planner spreads for 2020. This is my, or was, should I say, my business and blog planner. I created a vision board for it because it included that specific section. As you can see, I like tipping in things. I like adding layers to a page sometimes. And I just really like how this came out. I might actually keep these pages because they really represent things that I want to make happen for my business and my blog. Over to my word planner for the office at my now old job. I like looking back at busy weeks because it just showed me that anything I put my mind to, I can accomplish. As you can see, my pages are quite minimal. And I leave a lot of space for writing just because I had a very demanding job at that time and there was just so much to be done on any given day. But I did also enjoy putting a little bit of decoration and pretty things on them as well, as much as I could. This year, of course, had a lot of blank weeks because lockdown, work from home, blah blah blah. But overall, it was a good year in my word planner, which also became my personal planner closer to the end of the year, to be honest. And that is it for my favorite planner and journal spreads. I hope you enjoyed watching. Stay tuned for part 3. Give me a like if you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next part of this series. Thanks for watching. Bye.